Every year, billions of aluminum cans are discarded across the globe. What looks like an endless sea of industrial waste is actually the beginning of a remarkable journey. These mountains of metal represent a vast reservoir of untapped potential. We are standing at the threshold where waste is transformed back into a valuable industrial resource. Up close, data has the consumption of visible and underground scrap. These relics of daily life undergo a complete and total melting of the metals. The machinery hums with purpose as the first stage of the cycle. The conveyor carries the weight of yesterday's waste to a sophisticated technological region. Tons of metal clips into the starting line in a dramatic display of industrial scale. This sheer volume is raw fuel for our modern manufacturing. During this beauty environment, process of purification, every piece of debris must be accounted for as we prepare the aluminum for its final function. Automated systems work tirelessly to remove large impurity streams, even at this early stage ensures the quality of the final product is improved. Or vibrates with the rhythmic pulse of every machine. It is a symphony of engineering designed to bring order to the initial chaos. The massive shredder stands ready for one material. Reducing the size of the scrap is essential for the efficiency of overcoming clean and metal. The bright colors of old grain and the reaction of lives. These identities will be stripped away to reveal the pure metal. Technicians oversee every movement and digital control center, using expertise and machine power combined to manage this massive scale of resource recovery and industrial recycling. The shredding process is violent and efficient, turning whole containers into uniform chips. This increased surface area is vital for the thermal processing that will follow. Fragments fly through the chamber in a metallic swarm. Every shard is a step closer to purity, as the mechanical breakdown removes the physical structure of the rack pile. The result is a consistent stream of silver flux. This material is now ready for the advanced cleaning stages that will remove all non-metallic coatings. Intense heat is applied to strip away the paint and plastic lining. This decoating process is a critical step in ensuring the integrity of the recyclable ore. Centrifugal forces and powerful air currents pull away the resin. What remains is a cleaner and a raw material stripped of its previous chemicals. The executive is at the silence of the administrative and the steel. Fury is the and no force confinement. Vibrating screens provide another layer of filtration. By removing stones and glass, we protect the downstream melting equipment from damage and ensure a high-quality molten bath. These chips are now pristine, having shed the grime of the scrapyard. They are the perfect feedstock for high-temperature furnaces. Pneumatic systems whisk the clean material away to the network. The factory operates like a living organism, moving nutrients to where they're needed most. Enormous silos hold the processed chips, buffering the supply for continuous casting. This scale of storage allows the plant to run around the clock. Precision sensors monitor every variable, including moisture and composition. In the world of high-end metallurgy, even the smallest oversight can affect the final alloy strength. As we move toward the furnace hall, the temperature begins to climb. We are approaching the heart of the factory, where the real magic of recycling happens. Expert operators monitor the flow of material with intense focus. They are the guardians of the flame, ensuring that every batch meets the rigorous standards required. Every gram is measured. Balancing the input is key to creating a consistent aluminum alloy that will eventually become high-performance gears for modern industrial machinery. The doors to the furnace open, revealing the world of pure thermal energy. This is the melting, where the solid history of the scrap comes in. Within this inferno, the shredded aluminum is consumed by the heat. The furnace is a crucible of change, operating at temperature that defy the senses. The roar of the burners is a constant reminder of the power required for this transformation. Over 600 degrees Celsius and pure, the choke to work. As the solid metal touches the molten pool, it liquefies in an instant. The boundaries between individual pieces vanish, measuring the singular glowing mass. The surface of the bath with energy is a mesmerizing sight, a lake of liquid silver that holds the potential for 1,000 new shapes. Humanity braves the heat and supplies protective gear. These modern alchemist hunters are full of liquid metal, standing at the edge of the intense industrial. Consistency is paramount in the melting phase. Mechanical agitators stir the depths of the furnace, ensuring that every drop of metal reaches the exact same temperature. Even with the best cleaning, some impurities remain. Skimming the drops from the surface is a vital manual process to ensure the purity of the metal. The discarded dross is moved aside, leaving only the purest aluminum behind. This dedication to quality is what separates common scrap. The moment of release arises in the furnace. A radiant stream of liquid metal begins its journey out of the heat and toward the casting station. It flows like a river of stars, thick and brilliant. At this temperature, the aluminum is a force of nature, tamed by the precision of human engineering. The molten path is a literal lifeline for production. This heated channel keeps the metal at the perfect consistency as it moves across the vast facility. To create durable gears, the chemistry must be perfect. Precise amounts of alloying elements are added to give the aluminum the strength and hardness it needs. These additives transform the soft aluminum into a robust alloy. This is the science of metallurgy, where every element plays a role in the final performance. Removing microscopic gas bubbles is essential for structural integrity. The gassing process ensures that the finished gears will be free from internal flaws and weaknesses. The metal is refined until it is perfect homogeneous. Only when it is absolutely pure and correctly will it be cast. We transition from the chaos and the polarity to the order of the casting. This is where the liquid's potential is finally captured in a solid form. A massive ladle carries the liquid sent across the liquid. The scale of the equipment reflects the magnitude of the industrial process that comes out before our eyes. Alignment must be perfect. The precision of the machinery ensures that the transfer of molten metal is safe, efficient, and ready for high-pressure injection. The light from the metal is blinding and beautiful. It serves as a reminder of the raw energy being harnessed to build the components of our future. Temperature control is monitored to the decimal point. Consistency here determines how the metal will flow into the intricate details of the gear molds. The cooling infrastructure is just as important as the heating. Managing these thermal gradients is a masterpiece of modern mechanical and chemical engineering. The sheer scale of this all is breathtaking. It is a monument to our ability to recycle and reuse resources on an industrial and global level. A final filtration ensures absolute quality. This attention to detail at the microscopic level translates to reliability in a high-stress environment and operating gear. The visual monitoring provides a real-time window into the metal source. We know exactly what is in every batch, ensuring perfect adherence to the engineering specifications. The final pour is complete. The metal has traveled from the scrap heat through the fire and is now ready to take on its new identity. The furnace resets, prepared for the next load of scrap. The cycle never truly ends with this aluminum. A new chapter of manufacturing is started. The mold closes with immense force. Under incredible pressure, the liquid aluminum is about to be forced into the precise shape of a heavy-duty gear force. Hydraulic power drives the metal heat into every corner of the die. This high-pressure injection ensures that the gear's teeth are formed with perfect structural density. The machine hums as it battles the heat. Water flows through the mold's internal channels, rapidly pulling the heat away to solidify the metal in shape. A mist of coolant envelops the machine, creating a pure atmosphere of steam and metal. This rapid cooling is essential for the metal's crystalline structure. As the mold pulls apart, the steam parts like a curtain. We see the first solid form, the recycled aluminum, glowing with the lingering heat. A robot arm performs a delicate dance of precision. It retrieves the newly formed gear, which still glows with the memory of the furnace's intense heat. This is the birth of a component. What was once a crushed soda can is now a solid engineered piece of high-strength industrial aluminum alloy. The robot places the part on the cooling line with millimetric accuracy. Efficiency is the hallmark of this modern factory, where every second is optimized for production. Quenching in water brings the temperature down rapidly. This sudden cooling locks in the strength of the alloy, preparing it for the rigors of mechanical work. Heat and water clash in a microscopic display of physics. The energy of the furnace is finally being dissipated, leaving behind a hard and durable metal component. The scale of production is evident as thousands of gears fill the line. Each one is a testament to the power of circular economy and modern recycling. Stacking is the next step in the journey. Order is maintained at every stage, ensuring that the workflow from casting to finishing remains perfectly synchronized. Even at this stage, the gears are still raw. The flash and excess metal from the casting process will soon be removed to reveal the true design. The trimming press acts with decisive force. In a single stroke, it removes the remnants of the casting process, leaving a clean and recognizable gear shape. Nothing is wasted in this facility. The trimmed metal is immediately collected and returned to the melting pot, creating a truly closed-loop manufacturing system. Heat treatment is used to stabilize the internal structure of the metal. This ensures that the gears will not warp or fail under the pressure of this. Minimize the casting the imperfections while maintaining the high reputation of the factory's recycled aluminum products. Dimensions are checked against the master blueprint. At this intermediate stage, the tolerances are tight, reflecting the high standards of modern industrial gear production. The casting phase is complete. Now, these raw foil will travel to the machine shop where they will be transformed into high-precision mechanical masterpieces. Logistics keep the factory moving. From one department to the next, the journey of the aluminum is a carefully choreographed dance of production and movement. The gears are heading toward their final transformation. The rough cast surface will soon give way to the mirror-like finish of precision machined aluminum. Welcome to the world of precision. The machine shop is a sanctuary of accuracy, where computers and diamond tools carve out the future of mechanical engineering. The door shuts, and the final sculpting begins. Inside this chamber, the gear will find its perfect form through the magic of computer-controlled subtractive manufacturing. High-speed steel meets recycled aluminum. The sound is a high-pitched hum of precision as the machine begins to shade away layers of metal with incredible accuracy. Current floods the workspace, keeping the temperature stable and the surface being smooth. This continuous wash is essential for maintaining the tight tolerance. Every chip that is stored with precision. These tiny coils of metal are the byproduct of creating the perfect gear, and they too will be recycled. Now the cutting head follows a digital path of absolute perfection. Each tooth is carved to a micron-level tolerance, ensuring that the gears will mesh without friction. Specialized tools are used for final finish. The diamond tip bits return the bulk cast surface into a reflective finish that looks like polished silver. The transformation is breathtaking. From a dirty soda can to a brilliant precision machine component, the aluminum has been completely reborn into the work of industrial art. Mass production and precision are no longer at odds. With this role of automated machinery can produce hundreds of perfect gears every hour. Zero wear. Human intelligence guides the digital process. Engineers monitor the performance of the fleet, constantly optimizing the software to achieve even higher levels of quality. The machining is complete. The gear is removed with care. Its new identity as a high-performance mechanical component, finally and fully realized. Ultrasonic waves scrub the surface at a microscopic level. This cleaning process ensures that the gears are perfectly pristine before they head to final inspection. Every crevice is cleaned, leaving no room for contaminants. In the world of high-speed machinery, even a speck of dust can be a catastrophic failure point. The pressure air completes the cleaning cycle. The gears emerge dry and bright, ready for the most rigorous part of the journey before the inspection. Laser scanners provide a 3D. This data is compared to the original design to ensure that every dimension is absolutely perfect. The digital verdict is in. A green light on the screen confirms that the gear meets every engineering standard, ready to perform in the real world. Even with all the automation, the human touch remains valuable. Expert inspectors verify the feel and finish, ensuring that each part is a source of pride. The final touch is the brand. Laser etching marks each gear with its identity and batch number, a signature of quality on a recycled masterpiece. Protection is paramount for these precision parts. They are nestled into custom packaging, ensuring they arrive at their destination in the same perfect condition. The warehouse is full of the fruits of the recycling process. These gears will power everything from automotive transmissions to industrial manufacturing equipment across the globe. Take a moment to appreciate the journey. This shining object was once a discarded piece of trash, rescued and reborn through science and industrial will. When these gears turn, they do so with a harmony that only precision can provide. It is a silent proof of the quality of recycled aluminum. The final seal is applied. The production process has reached its conclusion. The life of the aluminum is only just beginning in its new form. As the day ends,
aluminum, infinitely recyclable, essential for a sustainable future. This is the loop of progress.
The gear stands as a symbol of the industrial era. An era where waste is an obsolete concept and every material is part of the cycle. This is a clean loop. Modern factories show us. They produce most advanced technology with aluminum alloys that are environmentally in the heart of industry. The recycled gear performs its duty. Strength and reliability are indistinguishable from parts made from brand new, virgin mined material. It is a sleek, silver embodiment of sustainability. Every tooth, every curve, and every reflection is a victory over the traditional model of take, make, and